Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's it been so hard for Johnson to stay in the lineup? He seems to bring some value on the power play at least anyway.
Yeah, last game, I think that, 2 games ago when he wasn't playing, 3 games ago, Columbus, I think the second unit scored a goal and he wasn't in the lineup that night. But it's the role that he's in right now. He's going to come in and out of the lineup at certain points. And for us, it's an opportunity tonight to look at Mark more so than anything. I said this yesterday. He deserves an opportunity. He's played really well down there. And watching him in practice since he's been called up, you can see that he's executing at a high level right now, which is really nice to see. And so hopefully some of that can carry over into our lineup here tonight.
This was the easy answer for McLaughlin to stick is that he gets points. But what else are you looking for?
No, we're looking for more. Correct. I think that he's got to fulfill that third line role tonight, starting out with Charlie and Freddie on a line. Hard to play against. Get in on the forecheck, disrupt the defenseman, making sure that he's responsible defensively. And when opportunities come, he's got a great shot. I want to see the release. I want to see it go on net. We've talked already about trying to be more shot focused as a group, and he certainly can do that with his shot.
Coyle and Fredericks, 2 guys are still trying to get going offensively. Regardless of who's on the line with them, what's the key for that?
Skating. I talked yesterday about Mason, and same thing holds true for Coyle and Freddie. Both big guys. When they're moving their feet, they're very effective, and they're effective on the forecheck. They're effective in the defensive zone, just all over the ice. So for me, it's about skating for those 2 guys, getting their feet moving, getting involved in the game physically, whether it's being on the forecheck, whether it's finishing checks. But they have to have a physical component to their game, and for me, it starts if they get skating, they'll arrive on time, and then that'll allow them to play their type of game.
You have 3 games in 4 days here. What's your plan for the Gophers?
Swayman tonight, and then we'll just see. We'll take it day by day after that. But Sway's in tonight for sure.
You're of the mind generally when you have back-to-backs to split it.
Typically, we'll see how the game goes tonight, and then we'll discuss the goaltending situation for tomorrow. But that's more than likely what we've done in the past.
The key to generating more offense, especially 5-on-5, is just the shot ready?
Well, it's not just being shot ready, it's execution, right? I think that our execution needs to be better, whether it's 2-on-1 execution. We had a couple of 2-on-1s last game maybe that we didn't execute that we would have liked to. It's executing down low in the offensive zone, handling passes, making good passes to your linemate, making sure that it's on the tape. I think if our energy and our effort level continues to be high, the execution hopefully will take care of itself from there, and that's what. But it's not just shot volume; it's execution. And then on top of that, when we do shoot, it's about, like, you look around the league. There's pretty goals some nights, but a lot of nights there's not pretty goals, right? There are rebounds. There's 2 on the inside. There's traffic at the net. So those are the type of goals that we need to get scoring more.
What's the biggest challenge going against quick hitters?
Keeping him in front of you. Especially, coming out of his own end and at the offensive blue line. Yeah, he's an elite skater. He's elite on the power play up at the blue line. He loves to establish the middle of the ice. So for us, it's about keeping him in front of us, taking away his space out there, getting on top of him early, but making sure that we take good angles on him. Because if you take a bad angle on him, he's going to get in front of you. You're going to be behind him. You're going to be chasing him, and that's when he gets open ice and where he's at his best and he can excel.
Joe, the trend for, pick a time here, 20, 25 years with head coaches has been the goalies are all under the purview of the goaltending coach. I'll stay out of that. Where are you on that in terms of the whole cloud?
Yeah. We have obviously a very, I consider one of the best goaltending coaches in the league with goalie Bob, and he has a lot of experience in that department. So I trust Bob as far as what he sees and what he doesn't see, and so we're going to rely on that. But we have communication with each other as well. And I think we'll both come to the decision as far as who's going to be in the net or who's not going to be in the net on that night. But I really am going to rely on Bob's expertise.
The impression I've gotten over the years is sometimes the head coach almost feels like he's meddling when he he's sort of in that territory. That said, it's such a key position.
Yeah, no, I still think you have to make you may make a decision that you don't agree with, like Bob may not agree with, but at the same time, we're just trying to do what's best for the team. And yeah, I mean, that's his area. I think that we have our areas of strength. That's his area of strength. But sometimes, as a head coach, you have to make a decision based on what your gut's telling you too, maybe, and trust your instincts.
Everything where you're at, and how ready are you again for this next opportunity?
Yeah, I think my game's come a long way in the past year. I think I'm playing the right way, playing with detail, and just more confident, more experience, and I'm excited to see how it translates here.
Which details do you feel, Mark, that you have really kind of polished up?
Yeah, I've always felt like I really value playing both sides of the puck, offensive and defense, and I think both of that has really come along for me. And I'm seeing the puck go in a little bit more, seeing that offensive side come out, and also I've been really solid defensively, I feel.
You talked about being old enough. I think every kid comes up, or every kid through college thinks, I'll score 30, 35. So is there sort of a emotional, psychological development you have to go through to get to where you are today?
Everyone's different. Everyone has a different path. And trusting that process, and relying on the guys down there to kind of show you the way, and the coaching staff and whatnot, making you a better player. I think I've really dove into that in the past year or two, and become a better player because of that.
The way Monty talked about it today, he's looking for grind as well.
Yeah.
Did you understand that part early?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's always been in my game, so I'm excited to bring that.
Your comfort level with those two guys? I think we all remember your first goal.
Yeah,
Freddie set you up.
Yeah, Freddie made a great pass. Yeah, very comfortable with them, and I'm close with them as well. They're both great guys, and like I said, they play the right way. They're easy to play with. They communicate really well, and they're hard to play against, and I want to bring that tonight as well.